Hello Aries, welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone's had a fabulous week so far. This week, you've probably noticed we are doing what to expect readings. If you've been watching my channel for the past couple of weeks, you know I've been talking about this big energy shift that's coming up, or it's currently happening, depending on what you feel, believe, whatever. But yeah, so I'm just kind of giving you guys maybe a little bit insight to see what might be coming in and shifting for you as the collective goes through the change to the new energy cycle. I'm not the only person to have picked up on this feeling. I've seen some other readers talk about it as well. I feel like a lot of the shift will be happening around the next eclipse, which is coming up on the 15th or 16th. I will be doing a reading on that tomorrow, so make sure you come back to watch that. But yeah, we have Gemini is now retrograde in Mercury. We have Mercury is not retrograde in Gemini. Got that backwards. Gemini season's coming up, and Gemini is all about communication. Mars and Venus have been in a transit for a while. I know Jupiter is doing some stuff. I don't really know a whole lot about astrology. I just can feel it, but there's just a lot happening in the air right now. All right, so let's get into your reading. This is going to be a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate, be sure to check out the other placements in your chart. Sometimes those can resonate more. Being a general reading, make sure you're only taking the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. All right, Spirit, what energy is going to be around Aries when this energy shift starts to come in? If you would like to take a closer look at your personal situation, you can send an email to ellshouseoftarot@gmail.com. Also, if you guys are not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. If you're finding the messages helpful for you, then other people will find them helpful as well. All right, so we have it's time to release negativity. We have step out of your comfort zone and have faith in your dreams. It feels like you've had something on your mind for a while. It feels like there's something you are ready to put a lot of energy into. It feels like something that's going to cause a big change, shift in your life. I think that's why you have to step out of your comfort zone, because it's a big deal. And I think the only reason you haven't followed through on this change, idea, shift, whatever it is that you want to take on, is because you're scared. You have negative energy, negative thought patterns, anxiety, fear all around it. But the universe has been pushing you to follow through on this, to make the change. You're being very much called to do this, okay? And the universe is saying, have faith. If you just have the faith and trust yourself, when you take that leap, it's gonna work out for you. Maybe it doesn't work out the way that you expected or thought that it would. Maybe it might be difficult, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna work out for you. That's what I'm feeling here. It's just like they're showing me the Fool card, you know, stepping out of your comfort zone, taking that leap of faith. You can leave the thoughts, the fears in behind you, or you can carry them. I don't want to say carry them with you, because you don't really want to ignore them, because if you ignore negative energy, it just gets bigger. But it's just like, don't let that negative energy stop you. It's time to release it so you can make this big change. I'm getting kind of a heavy career vibe here, but that doesn't have to be what it is for everyone. So if you've been wanting to make a really big career change, this could be it. And what I'm feeling is like some of you are really hesitant because it's in the complete opposite direction of what you're currently doing, okay? So for example, if you have some you're a lawyer or something like that, and you want to be a yoga instructor, it's like a complete 180, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you're giving up something that you put a lot of time and effort into to do something completely different. So and I feel a lot of you are wanting to move away from a more structured type of job to a more fluid, spiritually based type of job. That's kind of why I gave those examples. It doesn't have to be that. It could be the opposite. This doesn't have to be a career change at all, but that's just kind of the energy I'm getting. It's a really big shift, a really big change. Some of you may be wanting to get divorced as well. That's another message that's coming through. And then I'm also getting messages around moving. So some of you may want to move really far, I feel like, from where you are. Okay, being a general reading, there's going to be lots of different messages that come through. So again, only take the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest. Okay. So, Spirit, what else does Aries need to know around this message today? What else does Aries need to know around their message today? There we go. All right, so we have the Queen of Coins. We have Death in the reverse. And then we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. See? All right, my lovely Aries, you are in a space in your life where things are very stable. You're very grounded. You can take care of yourself. You're in this Queen of Pentacles energy. You're safe, okay? Queen of Pentacles is a wonderful energy, okay? She's grounded. She's got her own pentacle. She's very stable. She has, she's nurturing. She usually has a family, very close friends. It's just a very good place to be, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm feeling for you is you've gotten too into your Queen of Pentacles energy and it's become mundane. You're getting bored with the day-to-day. You're not feeling any excitement or any passion, or your job is great. You're making decent money. You're able to take care of yourself. Like I said, this is feeling very career-based, but you're not happy. It's not exciting. Okay, so we have Death in the reverse, and it's not an accident. It's underneath the step out of your comfort zone, right? You're resisting the transition. Your ego, this negative energy, is holding you back from making this big change, okay? Ego, pride, fear, anxiety. I feel like the biggest thing for a lot of you is that you've invested a lot of time, energy, probably money into whatever this is for you. And you know that once you make the change, you're giving all of that up. And it's almost, you should never see something as a waste of time. Okay, you've learned what you needed to learn from this path. You've gained things. You may have lost things. You've changed. So if you hadn't changed from the person you were when you started this to where you are now, where you wanted to make this big change, then if you haven't changed, then you wouldn't want to make this change. Okay, so you've grown and developed as a person from when you started this current path you're on to this point now. And that's a really good thing. That means you were doing what you're supposed to do. But we get to a point where we realize it's time to do something else, and that's where you are. But you're still having trouble letting go and allowing yourself to go through the transition, which is just putting delays here on your dreams. That's why the Ace of Wands is in reverse. Your passion, your excitement, that fire in your belly has burned out. And you know that it is, like, we have another Ace in reverse. Ace of Swords in the reverse here. You are, it's like you know what you want to do. Look, Four of Wands. Happiness, stability, celebration is ahead. But you're delaying it because you are, when we're very comfortable and things are secure, it's very natural to be hesitant to let go of that. So you're comfortable and secure where you are, but you're not enjoying your life anymore. You're not feeling that spark, okay? And that's why the Ace of Wands is in reverse, because you're gonna have to go through the Death card, some transition, some releasing all of that negativity, and then these two aces can go in the upright and you can have your clear new beginning that's full of excitement and passion and joy. Okay, all right, we'll get some clarifiers here. Why is the Queen of Coins here? Yeah, so you have the Ace of Swords in the upright. You also have the Nine of Cups that got caught in here. Okay. I think you've been thinking about this transition for a long time. And I feel that it has been kind of put to the forefront of your mind recently. What are your goals, hopes, dreams? I feel like you've accomplished everything you can with your current path, whether that's a career, a marriage, long-term relationship, where you live. I feel like you've done everything that you can do there and you're just ready to move on. Your goals have changed. You've come with new ones. You have different things you want to accomplish and you're very clear on that. But this security and the stability and the comfort that you have where you currently are is holding you back from following through on this next phase of life and making those big changes. All right, so why is the Death card in the reverse? Oh goodness, are we going to find out? Why is the Death card in the reverse, please? Okay. Yeah. So the Seven of Swords in the reverse with the Seven of Wands in the upright. 2 sevens. I need to... Look, we have the Eight of Cups on the bottom. You're ready to walk away from something. The Eight of Cups, when he's walking away from these cups, he's walking towards something else. Okay? You have been guarding your truth. You've been keeping your truth buried down inside of you because you know that once you speak it, acknowledge it, say it out loud, feel it, that means you're going to have to do something about it. You won't be able to deny it anymore. So you've been hiding your truth deep down in your belly so that you don't have to face it. Okay? But you know that this change is absolutely necessary for your soul growth, your expansion as a sovereign being. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Yeah, we have the Tower in the reverse. And what's here? I have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Was sitting there on my hand. Okay. You are afraid that if you say, I want to get divorced, I'm quitting my job, I'm moving across the country, it's going to blow up your whole world. All the security, the stability that you've worked so hard for is going to be ripped out from underneath you and you are going to like lose everything. Okay, that's the big fear that's holding you back from achieving this new dream, this new goal. If you look on the bottom, we have Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is all in your mind, okay? Look, devil underneath there. This devil is holding you back. Now, remember, I do not tell people what to do. Okay, this is just the messages I'm getting from Spirit, so I'm not telling you to go quit your job. But if you've been feeling called within yourself to make some gigantic change, this could be a sign for you that it's the time to do it. And with this energy shift coming in, I think it's going to be harder and harder to keep that truth buried inside of you. But this is your fear. Both these cards, the Tower is in the reverse because it's not going to be a breakdown. It's not going to rip the floor out from underneath you and everything's going to fall apart. There might be a time where you go through a brief period of instability. You also have to discover a new way of being stable. The way you are now is very, I don't want to say easy, but you've worked really hard to get there. And so it's like set. The groundwork is set. You're stable. You're good. So you're going to have to rebuild your foundation. It's not going to be easy. Some of you will be much harder than others, but it's just like the idea of starting over is kind of scary to you. But this doesn't have to be a massive tower moment. And also tower moments can lead to good things, to breakthroughs. It's just the transition from your old life to your new life. Okay, and remember, you're just trapped in your own mind. She's in the reverse here. She can take her the ties off of her. She's not tied up very tightly and she can let herself go. Okay. Don't let this devil energy hold you back here, Aries. All right, so let's get a final word of advice here for your reading. And this is going to reignite the passion within you. I think you're going to feel alive again. You're going to feel like yourself, like the person that you're supposed to be. All right. Let's get a final word of advice here for Aries on their reading. Honestly, this sounds very exciting to me. I know that it's scary. Yeah, we have memories. You're stuck in the past, in the current moment with how things are and what you spent so much time on to get where you are today. Can I get one more card here? And support. I think you're going to find that you're going to get a lot more support than you were expecting. Okay, they're showing me somebody telling their parents, I'm giving up my law practice so I can move to the other side of the country to open a yogurt shop. Okay, yeah, there's going to be some shock. People are going to wonder, what are you doing? You've built this whole life and you're so good at your job. But I think once they get some answers to some questions, they're going to be supportive of you. They don't want you to stay stuck in your memories and in the past. You know, if somebody really loves you and supports you, they're going to want to see you move forward and expand and evolve as a new person, okay? And I really feel for the vast majority of you that once you sit down and have these conversations, it's okay if they ask questions. That doesn't mean they're not supportive of you, but I think they will be for the vast majority of you. And for those of you where the people in your life are not receptive, the universe is supporting you. The universe is guiding you. We have trust on the bottom here. So you have to have faith in your dreams and trust your gut that everything is going to work out. Won't be easy, of course, but that doesn't mean you're not supposed to do it, okay? Alrighty, I'm going to leave the reading here for you. I feel it's very exciting. It's very scary, I'm sure, but I feel it's very exciting for you. If you found it helpful, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm on Twitter now, so if you'd like to come chat with me over there, you can. And any information you need is down in the description box. Thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.